Hey bitches, is this working? Looks like it's working, I guess. Yeah, I hope this shit's working. You see, I can't play any Roblox games for now, so screw you, live streams and shits. Why live streams and shit, you may ask? It's all about the fucking live streams and shits. Of course. This live streaming shit's so important and fuck it. I don't even know what I'm saying. As you can see, I'm going to just ping people who want to check out stream pings. This is so important that everyone should watch this fucking stream. If they don't, they will not watch this fucking stream. Look, this is a high street I'm making. See any resemblance to a certain building? Look. It is more of a adaptation of an existing property, so I don't really own the copyright of this shit. It's actually expanded, and I believe it's more appropriate to treat it as a Roblox stress test. Yes, a Roblox stress test, maybe. Who knows? Bet all of what I'm saying is random bullshit I don't even understand. Of course, you may think the street is straight. Guess what? It isn't straight. Look. As you can see, it's not. Seriously, this isn't straight. I get it. You love those jokes about people's sexuality, don't you? Well, guess what? I'm going to make a fucking building. But why would you make a fucking building? You may ask, why the fuck not? This is clearly the most obvious answer for. It's more of a shitty old building, I guess. Or I presume. Whatever. We need to enter this shit or else the building will collapse due to poor structural choices. We need to like make a base. Like a base as in really important structural bullshit. I hope this teaches people how to build shit on Roblox. But this is not a Roblox tutorial, and I have no intention of doing that. Building. Because I don't fucking know what to name it. But I don't really accept any suggestions at this moment. You see, this is an elevator using Cobalt. Yes, literally original Cobalt You may realize, how did I get this lift? Of course, it's from Quantum Lift's Discord server. Can't really put a link for it, but hopefully it runs better than Lift Enthusiast 2020 games. The problem is I couldn't really check the chat at all. It's also late at night, basically around 10 p.m. in the night. Well, of course, the time zone here is UTC plus 3. UTC plus 3 is the default time zone for my live streams and shits. Last month, I went to a country that has a time zone of UTC plus 4, and said country had Soviet lifts. Of course, I did not really want this game to take place in the UK. Like, while it looks like the UK, clearly this is not the UK. You see, the UK would not have lifts like this. The UK would have lifts like this, but not like this. Well, to be fair, this one's fictional, so it's excused. This one's fictional, excused. This one, they will totally appear. I'm not sure about this one, but this one would least likely to exist. But this one would. Fuck it. This will, I mean, most of the lifts are as close as it is to the original. Like, look. This is a lift made by Brothers 2008. It's a fucking Schindler. It's a fucking traction. Basically, we did have some cases of creative freedom. Why are you not doing a Roblox every lift? No one asked. Well, obviously, making every lifts right now is quite tricky. I have decided to make buildings. Like, what the fuck am I doing? Should I make this building in this style or this style? Honestly, old lifts would fit this kind of style. Of course, the buildings do look ugly in my opinion, but maybe that's the charm. Ugliness is surely a charm. Basically, my buildings are quite better than how Alfie does them, to be fair. To be fair, I don't know, maybe make this a shop. Oh, I know too. Ah, there we go. Clearly, there are some buildings that do not exist in the original, such as this. Clearly, this game does not take place in the UK, so we can put non-American lifts here as an excuse. Oits. I'm not sure if this game would be better or worse than the original source material. Think of it as an unauthorized or unofficial remake of a certain property. The problem is certainly people living in this country, the one I'm in, you cannot chat anymore. Why? Groomers, sexual groomers, using the chat to lure people to off-limit sites. Of course, they may use the issue excuse to make moderation better. Of course, while you can push the doors with your character, I have to add a fucking drag detector. And the doors are quite difficult to open like this. I mean, drag detectors, it does remind me of how dragging works in Blox World. Look, back then, you were supposed to do this. Look, you can now do this. Basically, you can keep the door like this for long times. See? Old Kubot. And that was back when Kubot Plus had obfuscation. Anyways, this indicator is quite special, as you can see. We just need to fuck up the light. Do this. Guess what? Detects fucking laws. Of course, the buttons are only click detectors, but that's because Cobalt Plus added Surface UI buttons. Modulux uses drag detectors for buttons. Yes, you heard that right. Drag detectors for buttons. Sometimes new Roblox technology is wonderful and scary at the same time. I love all the new cool tech Roblox makes, but I love the uncool things Roblox did. Or actually, let's just say that I hate the idea of you see, there's questionable developer statistics, how they actually give an award for the best game, which said game is actually Slop, AI generated Slop, best character design, given the highest grade for what? Of course, they would give a high grade for a game containing AI generated assets. Steal Brainrot, best creative design, best creative direction, whatever. My ass. Clearly, there's no way you could call this the best direction. by actively promoting, seriously, actively promoting AI generated bullshit and shoving it down to our faces, and yet people had the audacity to call it creative design. I mean, I don't know why people find the design that is generated by ChatGPT a great idea. Of course, the artist mentions that Grow a Garden won too many awards. Works offline. Basically, it's what you call an idle game. A game that rewards players for not doing any shit at all. Like, you would get a super cool ass reward when you barely play the game for 5 hours. The problem is, people are being so unproblematic to society to the point that we would time out people that are doing things that are not really a great idea to do. Like, for example, raiding Steam chats. Honestly, everyone who does that should regret it. We did things that we would regret doing back then. Now we stopped doing things that we would regret. Instead, we started doing things that we won't regret at all. Like doing something productive, for example. The chat does not really know how to behave. As a result, we may do some disciplinary actions. If a person is acting very problematic to society, no one would even recognize them anymore. There's nothing productive about spamming messages. I mean, there are people who think violence is the answer. Still, we could do better things than them. Why scoop to their level when I could make good shit without caring about the problematic nature of humanity itself? If you don't like this person, I totally respect your opinion and you should respect mine. If you disrespect my opinion, I mean seriously. Yeah. Back then, a 25-year-old male. I will not talk about this any further due to recent events involving... It's better to keep you in the dark about that. Honestly, making Roblox games privately is better than playing public games. You don't have to worry about people. The only thing you have to worry about is yourself. Oh wait, what if yourself is the problem? Clearly has to be impossible. Clearly this is an unrealistic evaluation. We don't even allow any instances of inappropriate material at all. We will actually report you to the police if you ever consider the concept of making inappropriate content involving minors. We are really against that. Start with Q&A. What is a Q&A? This would be a good idea. It will end up really poorly. Honestly, this shit would end up very poorly. You wanna see how I build shit in real time? This is an example of it. It's getting a little bit better at this moment. All you have to do is move this all the way here. This won't be the best building at all, but it's good enough to be okay enough. Yeah, it's okay enough to be fair. Doesn't have to be that good. Honestly, I don't really care about font-wise. Basically, people talk about the old cool iPhone 17 and the new super cool phones. Guess what? Improved camera. Guess what? I'll get your phone designed. Guess what? SIM slot removal. Guess what? The trend will be copied by other phone companies. Blah blah blah. No one would even bother about it. I missed when the iPhone used to have a headphone jack. Like, the headphone jack not being like, it doesn't really use the charger. You see, the nightmare is that the world this game, the universe this game would probably take place in, it's not really a great place at all. It's just hell to live in. I mean, it would technically be better than hell. Of course. Because at least you're not that tormented. Basically, I could do things such as play games. And clearly that's it. Have you ever heard of the scary thing number, I don't know, whatever that was supposed to be? It is so scary that it's basically a jump scare simulator. Ah, a jump scare simulator. How scary! A brick. need to get some colors. Be right. There we go. Also, AI is fucking shit. Never use AI at all. Also, my favorite left band is I don't fucking know. Next question. That was cryptic. Anyways, Q&A gone. Oops, I think I did some movement. Maneuverism. Oh my god, I'm saying random bullshit I don't even know. It's so upsetting to do that. Look, let's see. Floor 1. What's so special about floor 1, you may ask? It's the first fucking floor. It is. I mean, better. Is it just me or am I experiencing adrenaline? This will make it easy to understand. Hey, I got a math question for you. How long is minus 1.97 seconds? Answer? WTF is the answer. Because this question never even made any fucking sense at all. I barely use AI at all. You know what's the better alternative to AI itself? Guess what? The human brain. Why is the human brain important? Because it fucking is. Because it fucking is important. Yeah, there was a shit case. Anyways, the reason why I don't stream myself playing rhythm games is because of I have better things to do. I mean, it's kinda cute to suffer from problems. Basically, bad problems. I mean, don't get me wrong, I simply don't even know what I'm saying at the moment. So of course, you can donate me money if you can, but the thing is, you'll never be able to do that, because I don't do that at all. All I do is do this, do that, and then whoa, smooth. To be fair, I'm kinda lazy somehow. I mean, don't worry, everyone's patient. They wouldn't care about sea fighting. Oops. My bad. All you had to do is... Yeah. Honestly, they wouldn't really care about sea fighting at all. The only thing they would care is whether my game is successful or not. I mean, there won't be anyone who would care that much, but it's kinda sad to see people who would actually care about that and loses their mind over that. But such thing would never happen. Because it's fucking impossible. Why would such thing happen? ChatGPT, why does something I don't like happens? And the result will be simply blah 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 and shits like that. In fact, it won't even have empathy at all. It doesn't really feel at all. It just generates a message that makes you feel better without putting actual emotion at all. I mean, it would work well for dystopia where nothing is real and it's just a cesspool of artificial generated slop. And a world where no one makes original shit because all of the creativity human had disappeared because of greedy bitches. Such bitches involves showing off their money from the Ponzi scams. Anyways, enough of that. We have a new building and it's complete. It looks ugly though, but who cares? It's not like they would give a shit. I mean, who would give a shit over buildings like this? Not unless you are one mad of a dude. See? No one will bat an eye on this unusual looking building. And let's ride the lift in this newly constructed and easily made building in which I spent zero money on it. Zero money, meaning that I built it without even caring about the consequences. Sometimes the left will get stuck. But there was no incidents of that so far. Of course it does have slight frame drops, but it does run better than Coloyo's games. I mean, to be fair, it has lots of elevators. Bet I'm gonna lose sleep over this. There you go. Building complete. Next step. Duplicate the results of this successful building venture. It's so successful that it makes children cry over how successful this is. Anyways, we did have embrace a cost-cutting solution. It's called project expansion ship bullshit. As I don't fucking know, not like anyone would care about the continuous sea fighting. I mean, it does give you some feeling like I don't know what I'm actually feeling, but here this is where the lift might be modernized, but I couldn't think of good fixtures to use, so. And the chat cannot decide on which lift to mod with. I mean, the mod is actually more of replacing buttons, but basically we have this. This one looks kind of fucked. This one looks nope. What about this one? Looks okay. My god, this is so difficult to set this bullshit up. Misc. Model, nope. Model, nope. And group. It's lift modding time. Of course, if it will be funnier if he actually said this. It's lift modding time. And to the first lift we have modded is a Schindler lift. I mean a quantum lift, which has been beautifully modded into a Schindler lift with 3i MXB fixtures. Wow, talk about that. Cool modernization. Basically, we have mimicked. Is it really mimicking though? Eh, whatever. The people do know that. It's called the worst comedy ever. And such bad comedy is extremely popular and well received. Oh no. The problem is, uh, what about this one? Perfect! Anyways, we could disable this. My god, this is complicated. This button scaling is piss ugly. It's like... It's just... let's try 0.5. Indicator, move down like this. Ah, perfect. It's called a slap home mod. How hard is that? Keep it like this. Don't worry, they'll understand this. This one's better. Hey, what about this? Move this shit up. Move the shit down. Simple, easy, effective, no little bad an eye. Done and there. Now more to Schindler. Yeah. Of course. Let's see. Game. Server script service. Kuba plus main model. Delete this. We don't need that shit anymore. Humans are bad people, and they are good people. And the bad people would continually be punished. They should learn how to use their brain before chatting. Human beings are pathetic, but they are useful. It's like saying how I am pathetic, but I'm not pathetic. It's contradictory to realize this. Like, this one will make you ask, why am I doing this? Why can't I do something better? Which I wish. But guess what? I did not. I did something you would not like. But I don't really have any empathy. I almost forgot. This is why you should not stay up late at night. It's because you will lose sleep and miss out on any sponsors deals that they will shove you to constantly. It's so annoying to be abused with sponsorships. Video sponsored by death. Two, and finally 3. Lift has been modernized. And then we get rid of the unnecessary stuff. Get this. Turns out the labels are there. Remove the old shit. And remove some of the screws so we don't get screwed up. There we go, we're not screwed up anymore. Zero. The labels will generate itself. We need to have a custom label. There we go. Now people know what floor they are on. But wait, I haven't tested it. That's right. It's a really great idea to make things untested. Enthusiastic voice. How do I not notice this? Don't know why they would do that. And hey, I could just do some asset reusing fun. Screw it. Let's use the not that it matters. I wouldn't know. That is the truth because it uses Cobra Plus now. There we go. Now let's test it. This works as unintended. Anyways, the final thing is and fixing the duplicate flow issues, like and done. The lift now works as intended, I guess. Who says you can't have a swing the lift in that? We have the UK at home game. This one uses C-frame. And this one uses the original controller. Anyways, this looks cool. You could say that today's development for this it looks great. Like, honestly, it's okay. There could be more improvements. Publishing it. My street. So yeah. So far there aren't any dropped frames. And it's been an hour since we started streaming, so why am I streaming myself making shit? Why not? It wouldn't really cause that harm. And the thing is, unfortunately some losers thought it's a great idea to, like, I don't know why people are so obsessed with me at this point. There's literally better things to do rather than wasting their time doing this bullshit. Alright, fuck it, bye bitches, I'm done streaming for now. Yeah, bye bitches for real.